Today we propose 3 points. The first one is a redesign of our product. We wanted our reports, which had become very big because in one report you had data about the European Union, you had also data about the world, and the world section was becoming bigger and bigger. So we wanted all the reports to become richer, clearer, and for you to provide an easy access to information. Our new thing also that we want to propose is what now we are going to publish for the world, i.e. reports devoted to world grain markets and reports devoted to oilseed world grain market. And beside this, a web module which will be dedicated specifically to the world with balance sheets for each important countries, be in the importing side and exporting side. Finally, on top of the main sector that we follow, I would say the big ones, the grain sector and the oilseed sector, now we have some specific reports focusing on specific products. For example, we have a Durham report, I've said that before. We have also an oat report or oat web module. We also produce something about triticale, about rye. We have also a dedicated web module on biofuels. Also on the animal sector, how many cows, pigs will be there to eat our raw materials. You can find a module devoted to this on our website. So we wanted to enlarge the publications devoted to specific products. That's why we have a new launch report that we will describe to you, focusing on malting barley. And also, quite recently, we have developed something on sugar, following the EU reform and following the close links between the sugar market and the grain oilseed markets. So the new format of our report, as I said, it is to bring you faster access to information. So maybe some of you have already used the new report because in our grain October issue we have changed the format. So maybe you have already a feeling about it. In the package that you have been given at the beginning of this session, you will find the report, the new design EU report, and also the new design world report. So it will be, I will be quite quick about the changes here. You can have a look directly at the package which has been given to you. So now you will find a color specific to each report for you to have an easy identification of the reports. You will find clear labelings of the section, some tabs on the side, to help you knowing every time when you read the report where you are. Are you in the barley section, in the corn section, in the rapeseed section, which season, which marketing year, and in which part of the barley or the wheat. So all this has been done in order to for you to give faster access to information. We also wanted, for higher clarity, to give you some simple tools to see rapidly the evolutions and the main figures. So you will find more tables highlighting the evolution compared to last month, highlighting the evolution of all the data compared to last year. We will find also graphs highlighting this. So higher clarity. We have also decided to have a special focus on prices. We now, in each section of the reports, you will find a page, 1 page or 2 pages, dedicated to price evolutions, comparison with a reference period, and also dedicated to price competitiveness. For example, in the wheat section, we have interest on, for example, the market in Morocco, or in Egypt, or in Algeria, or in South Africa, or in Asia. So we compare the prices of all the origins of wheat available in the world, delivered CNF, these destinations. And you will find this in the format of graphs. We will use some of the graphs in the presentation that will just follow. You will have an example how we use it. Something also we wanted to highlight was the expertise of Strategie Grain. I mean the point of view of Strategie Grain, our point of view on prices. We decided to highlight this through a section that we are calling now our analysis. So in our analysis, at the world level, you will find a recap of the main trends of the world market, plus the main balance sheets and a conclusion on how prices will move. In the EU reports, you will find first a spotlight on the world market, because we think it's important to recap the main world elements to make your point of view about EU prices. And following this, we give our perspectives for EU developments. Of course, you will find, as usual, all the tables, the balance sheets, the trade matrices, intra, extra, etc. They will be at the end of each section, but we have tried to bring colors to make them more easily readable. So this new design is applied to the EU established reports, and this new design is now applied also to the new reports. So, two new reports, World Grain Reports and World Oilseed Report. In these new world reports, you will find a page at the beginning with the main balance sheets, with the main world balance sheets. For example, in the grain one, you've got the wheat balance sheet, the barley balance sheet, the maize balance sheet at the world level. And then the same format that I've just explained before, a page highlighting price evolutions and price competitiveness, and also our own figures after these first pages for production, demand, trade, stocks, and balance sheet analysis. And we are using the same methodology that we are using for the EU forecast. It means that we are doing our own figures, we run our own models, we provide our own point of view. We do not gather data coming from somewhere else. And this is, I think, one of the main reasons why we are together today. First of all, we want to tell you that we think we can make you benefit from this expertise, and also we think it's important that the market does not rely on one source of world data only. So so the message is to say that we are implementing the same methodology as for the EU on the world data. So, as I said, these world reports are independent, and something that can be interesting also for everybody is the fact that as soon as January, we give the first analysis and the first balance sheets for the coming season. So this January 2019, we will publish our first balance sheets for 2018-2020 in a detailed way. So these new reports are completed by the website with balance sheets. These websites will give you easy access to area data, yield data, and to all the items included in the balance sheets. It will be provided with an historic going back to 2007-2008, and you will find this for a lot of countries between 60 and 100, important and driving prices all over the world for the raw materials that we will on which we will work in this web module. So you've got the list and the URIs of raw materials, so all the main grains and also the main oil seeds and oil meal. We have devoted a specific attention to the ergonomics because we want the data to be easy consultable. We want to offer you various a lot of ways to look at the data, to display the data under your screens, and also you will have the facility to download the data into a database. So some images, but it will be better for you to go directly to our website. For example, here you will be able to decide the country of interest to you. You will be able to decide the product of interest to you. which crop years you want to appear, which item of the balance sheet you want, and then you will be, so you have all the options of making the countries appear first, or the years appearing in columns or in lines, or etc. And what is important here is the option to save your request. It means that when you come back the next time, you don't have to do everything again. It will be saved, and just open it, and it will be updated with our new figures. So some pictures about what you can bring from this supply and demand web module. And now I would like to finish my point about the new products by some new reports that we are now offering. We will have the sugar report, and Madeleine, who is here in the room, will come later to present her idea about the sugar market in the EU and what is shaping up for the coming season. And also, we are launching a new EU malting barley report. So behind this, Hélène, who is just here, will present this new malting barley report. She is the analyst responsible for malting barley. But the idea behind this is that we had a lot to say about malting barley. It was included in the general report without enough emphasis. So now we've got the place to develop what we want to develop regarding malting barley.